Raindrops on roses and whiskers and kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of mine, and then I don't feel
those girls in white dresses with white dress. Girls in white dresses with roses. Girls in white dresses with white dress. Girls in white dresses with roses. Girls in white dresses with girls in white dresses, yeah, roses. Girls in white dresses with white dresses, in white dresses, yeah, with girls in white dresses, with white dresses, with girls in white dresses, with white dresses, white dresses, with roses.
doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Those are so bad, so bad. So bad. Roses, girls in white dresses, with girls in white dresses, yeah, roses. Girls in white dresses, with white dress. Girls in white dresses, with girls in white dresses, with white dresses, with girls in white dresses, with white dresses, white dresses, with roses.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers and kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of mine, and then I don't feel
Those
Center of the one you're co-flanking with. So I don't know if you have the map up yet, but we'd be like, I think I'd have to go 2 squares to be diagonal, or you'd have to go 1 square to be across from me.
Side note, we're live.
Okay. If you use stride though to move, I think it, like when I moved into space, it had a reaction to attack me. But I think if you use step, that's the equivalent of not provoking things, but you can only move 5 feet, which might be all you need there. But I want to make sure that that's how step works. because I think flanking is going to be very important against this guy.
I don't know how step works.
Boomtown trick bitch.
John, I got an answer for you. Okay.
I cannot hear John at all.
Is that order? Yep. Well, it's a good thing we ended at the end of a round then.
Yeah, exactly right.
I did not write down everyone's exact initiative scores, but I do have the order.
That is fine. All right, who is first?
So Syl will be first. Well, the other ones are dead, so Syl would be first.
Yep.
And then Bob.
Oh, hang on a second, because I'm typing in the wrong fucking keyboard here. 21. Okay, then Bob will put it 17. Okay.
Then Munch.
Munch will put at 13.
And then the dragon was next.
10.
And then Chuck.
There, I have some space between everyone. Do you know how much damage they've done to the dragon? Out of curiosity.
I'm pretty sure it's 2, because I think it was just like a miss on the acid flask, and it was like splash damage or something. But I'm pretty sure I missed. I think Bob's last attack was to crit out on the boss kobold. Then I missed, and then Chuck missed, but there might have been splash damage. I think it might have been. I think it was 2.
Okay. Good morning. I will be generous and say it was 5.
A whole whopping 5.
A whole whopping 5.
Does anybody know how do I get back into the room?
Use this.
The owl bear room.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Oh crap.
I can share the link if you need me to.
Yeah, share the link, because I have.
Yeah, I just start typing owlbear and it automatically repopulates my browser and takes me in. But if you're on a different computer or cleared your cache or something, you're screwed.
I have a thing with some stuff.
I just put it into
Discord.
I just put it into the Two Nerds One Quest that room John made, or that private chat John made. I just put it. It's the last link there.
I put the I have Discord running on my laptop because it's something that I can set and forget and just let be. And then I have everything else, all my controls for the game, set up through my PC. This may be the best way for me to function. So
Quick check. So the step action wouldn't provoke any reactions, correct?
Correct. That's what it's for.
Okay.
Is to take a step away and not provoke any reactions.
Got it.
What was the thing
I
I was
just wanted
looking
to make sure.
I wanted to look at. You repeatedly cast the same spell while moving at half speed. Typically, this spell is a cantrip that you want
Like
to
ping, 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 ping,
Ping.
ping.
Ping, ping, ping.
Yep. Detect magic. You cast detect magic at regular intervals. You move at half your travel speed or slower. You have no chance of accidentally overlooking a magical aura at a travel speed of up to 300 feet per minute. But you must be traveling no more than 150 feet per minute to detect magic auras before the party moves
That
into
makes
them.
sense to me.
Can you guys hear me at all? All right. Can you guys hear me at all? All right. How about now? Can you guys hear me?
He's only half listening to you.
It's fine. Just trying to set my first turn so that we can move things along here.
You always do have the opportunity if you don't know what's going on. And I think you as a cleric might have an idea of what's going on. Bob's at 1 hit point and I'm at 11 if it matters. But you always have the opportunity to delay your turn to some other point in the order. It really messes up the paper tracking purposes of it, or quality there, but something that, if you know you want to go after somebody else and you don't want to waste all your actions readying something and waste your reaction activating it, you can delay your turn to a different point. Like waiting for a dragon to come to you instead of you spending your action to stride to it, kind of thing.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I had a quick audio glitch that was being really dumb because I obviously turned up the brightness of my frickin' camera.
Oh, you did? Where'd everybody go?
I don't know. The 2 empty rooms and 1 missing camera. It's okay. We got 5 minutes yet here. If it's spinning for me for yours, but bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Boop boop.
Bloop 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 bloop.
Bloop.
Your video is being sassy. So if the plan is to get out of Dodge, I think if Bob made the suggestion, Munch is going to be like, you're just trying to get the kill and get me out of here, and probably wouldn't run away immediately unless Bob actually ran away. But if probably takes Syl a little more seriously, but he'd probably still take one last hit on the way out. But if he hears if he hears Chuck say, "Get out of there," he knows the things that Chuck has done with his flasks and explosions and stuff that he would not even hesitate. He would just run.
Well,
But until that,
I think I have to heal Bob, right? I mean,
yeah, any hits, Bob is.
he's
Bob's
already
done.
been dead once, right?
Yeah, he used his ability.
Or
He
did
used his ability to not be dead,
Right.
but he's the equivalent of having died
Wow.
once.
Ah, it
Right,
sounds like
right,
you're talking about me.
Yeah.
I'm good at dying and then not dying and then
Do we-
dying again.
wanker.
Nice.
It's accurate.
Nice. You are.
So we are. Rick is having some issues with his camera. He's been jumping in and out here.
What
Rook.
does that say? Oh, okie dokie.
Okie dope.
It's
Nice.
like, oh, it's backwards. It's like
It was right
Could've-
for us.
It's like a.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Okie dokie.
I must have it flipped. Yeah, it's like a Ouija board, but it's just like Midwest sayings.
Nice.
Yeah, no, and no, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Exactly.
So, how's everybody
Crazy
been the
when I'm
last 2
paying
weeks?
attention how often I actually do say it.
Good.
Good.
How was your vacation?
Yeah, I saw some pictures of some drinks and some bare feet.
So you went to a
It's
zoo?
exciting.
Bare feet. I don't remember the bare feet picture, but
I don't know. I'm saying bare feet. It probably wasn't bare feet. I was making a joke.
yeah, no, I sent.
They were hairy though.
I post my feet pictures somewhere else, John. You're not a subscriber, so you don't get to see them.
Yeah, we shouldn't be talking about Tom's hairy body.
Not on.
parts.
No, vacation was good. We lots of driving, lots of driving. That's it.
Yeah. Lots of driving. Oh, I don't need this one right now.
Some
I need
drinking.
this guy.
Lots of drinking, lots of driving, just not at the same time.
Correct.
I need this one.
It was fun. Spent a couple days in Virginia. Spent a couple days in Needham, which is a southern suburb of Boston. Spent a couple days in Cape Cod. Stopped in Toledo
Nice.
on the way home overnight.
Holy Toledo.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can finish this fight
My story.
today. You're sticking
Yeah.
to it?
We'll either finish it or it'll finish us real quick.
Yep.
If Rick is having video issues, maybe he.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. He had to turn it off and turn it back on again. He's an IT professional.
Why are you so quiet now? Oh, that's why.
Boop, 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 boop,
IT
boop.
professional solution. Restart.
That's better. See more of my chandelier, but
I want to swing from it.
give me 1 second before we start.
If we must.
Your mom's a chandelier. We swing from her.
Mm. Yeah. I guess I can't rebut that. Oh, I was gonna grab a new notebook for the new campaign because I only have like 4 pages left.
It's
What?
funny. You take every single note. I take this many notes.
It
Good thing he does then.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's good. It's good. Yeah, I don't think I take as many notes as Christina does or Mel from our Friday night campaign previously. The detail involved in their note taking was incredible.
Really?
Yeah.
Christina's got some weird
the old
shorthand
crew.
she uses to write with, so she can take notes very fast.
All right, I'm back. I just wanted to make sure my daughter didn't have to work because she had to one day when we were doing the podcast, and she overslept her alarms and went running out the door right at the end of the stream. So
Oh, just as a note, I imagine we're on next week.
I am.
I will have a extremely hard out at 10 because
Okay.
I have brewer tickets. So
Nice.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, next week we're on. The week after we're going to be off because I'm going to be in Madison.
Ooh. Okay.
All right, I'll have to let you know the weekend after that. I think it's like 6th of August.
Yep.
We're probably going to be up north.
Okay.
We're supposed to be up north next weekend too, but we're also supposed to be up north this weekend. But I came home because this is important to me.
Cool.
We gotta kill some dragons.
So the weekend that you're gone, Jeff,
Do we,
we
though?
can do something else.
Well, there may
Do
be
we,
something
though?
going on in the beginning of the big campaign that isn't direly needed to be attended if someone wants to pilot as rogue.
Oh, okay.
Because it won't directly... It's more connecting story than part of the campaign.
So we don't have to worry about him dying because it's connecting story.
It's okay. I already have a backup character. I
Why
know
am
we
I not
haven't even started.
surprised?
I already have a backup character.
Barely have a main character.
Make 2 characters. Pick one.
My main character's been living in my head for 5 years at least. So
Yes, he has.
I have Chuck, but he may be Dragon Child by the end of the day.
you got a good chance of getting out the door before that happens.
But we're running? No, we don't run.
I mean, if it gets to that point, I suggest you make the difficult decision.
All right.
Yep,
Hey,
leave Bob and go.
John, we don't have actual intro music anymore.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
we can probably just start this.
At
whenever.
all?
I haven't had time to pick anything new.
Maybe, you know what? I think I may spend some time on GarageBand this week.
I thought about that.
Create something.
When I was on vacation, I had my iPad with me, and I should have spent time creating loops. And I played like probably 20 hours of Civ 6 on vacation.
Nice.
So I probably could have spent a couple hours doing that, but I just did not.
Yeah. All right.
choices.
Cool. So, I guess. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Two Nerds, One Quest. I am your host and DM, JC Dittmer, here with these 4 nerds because we multiply, apparently. We are back. It has been 2 weeks of vacation and fun and frolicking and drinking and touring the nation, apparently. Tom Norman. How are you this morning, buddy?
Oh, I'm great. I am relatively well rested. I'm not hungover at all, which is great, and life is good.
Not hungover is. I'm appreciating not being hungover the older I get. Where it used to be about 4 hours and then you're fine. Now it's about 2 days, 3 days before I feel normal again. So
You're not lying.
yeah, that man to his right on my screen is one Rick Chuck LaFave. How you doing this morning, buddy?
Good morning. Ready to kill a dragon or feed it a small snack? One of the two.
Yeah. I know. Well, it's just a baby dragon. You're probably a pretty good meal for it right now, honestly.
Chuck's pretty tiny. No meat on the bones.
No meat on the bones. He's skin and bones. Then, of course, the man in the fedora, rocking it like he always does. One Ryan Crixus Kukta, playing Lady Sil, of course. How you doing?
Hey, Boomtown. Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. Good to be back. Let's sort this out. Giant dragon, little us. I don't know what's going on here.
Little dragon, giant you.
There.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone having large? Last but not least is the lore master, the legend, the lazy dragon, the limerick maker, the lump of fun.
The last Starfighter.
Resident,
The last
Resident
Starfighter. Resident genius.
Feeling like Apollo Creed here. You got enough nicknames?
I actually prefer the lump of fun.
The roll of the third.
The role of the third. That is Jeff Williams playing Munch. How you doing?
Good to be here. Glad to be back after a couple weeks of not being here. I mean, none of us were here, but still good to be back.
Honestly, this introduction feels like walking down stairs that are uneven. Carrying something where I can't see that the stairs are uneven. I feel like I'm just like yeah.
You're gonna die.
I didn't fall. That's the important thing.
Mm.
And falling equals half the damage you fell in feet in bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that could be a lot.
That could be. I like it. So, do you have a recap and or a limerick for us?
Yeah. Limerick is, of course, low quality, because it was after midnight again, I think, last night. So we in between the last two sessions, we spent our night in Otari, and we became level 2. We came back down, trying to sneak into the next room, but we weren't exactly being sneaky. Ended up battling 3 kobolds, 2 of which got pushed into a pit by Bob, and the other one ran away into a room filled with giant mushrooms. As we gave chase, it turns out that was the room where there was a green dragon, and we found out very quickly that its breath weapon can do a lot of damage. Bob took out the boss, the kobold named Zolgran, I think. And we are positioned pretty well, it seems, but I'm not sure if we have enough left to succeed. Or will Lady Syl tell the tale of our demise? Tune in now to see. And
Up next.
the limerick for the week. Success versus the kobold boss with minimal casualty or loss. But the dragon, be ware-ful, because if we're not careful, we may end up as hero paste sauce.
Hero paste sauce.
Yeah, I got to the end, I said it rhymed, and went, okay, good night.
Into it.
Was this like a 3 a.m. limerick?
You put that
not
in Hero's
quite.
Feast. Hero paste sauce.
You could have called us roast
Love it.
beast.
I love it. Doesn't fit the rhyme scheme.
Don't care.
It thickens the stew.
Yeah.
All right. So, picking up initiative order, we were at the top of the round with Lady Syl.
All right, rock and roll. Lady Syl is going to shoot straight sideways. Boom, 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 boom. Here, and then
Boom, 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 here.
and then target Bob with a high-powered heal spell. So that's 1d8 plus 8.
Ooh.
So
That's pretty good.
Exciting times. And that's only 11, but it is 11.
Better than 1, which is where he currently is.
Yes, 11 will make me
And
feel...
Lady Syl yells out, I've got to get that treasure, but keep the dragon occupied.
Jesus, Lady Syl's going freaking Scrooge on you guys.
That we can be your meat shields.
Point of order, Tom. 11 plus 1 is 12. You should have 12 hit points.
This is why I don't do math.
This is why you're the fighter.
It's one of those times where fantasy
Weird when
grounds,
you're the wizard.
fantasy grounds does it for you, so you don't have to think.
Yeah, and there's some things because I still have a D&D campaign going. This versus the D&D encounter thing, they act differently, so it's really weird because I messed up a couple of times on Friday. All right, move. Is it 2 actions for your heal spell?
Yeah, it was 2 actions. So
Alright,
because
cool.
I used the 2 action, I can go 30 feet with it, and it's that extra D8. So
Nice.
or +8.
Perfect. So that completes your turn, Bob.
Well, Bob kind of shakes off death.
Death looks at you over the top of his book.
Oh, you're still here?
Oh, of course.
Just don't shake off.
People may die. I'm not going anywhere.
Just
I don't know
don't
if
try
you've
to.
ever.
Oops, go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know if you've ever read Discworld, but that's where that came from.
Yeah, just don't try to shake off death 3 times. Otherwise, you're just playing with him.
Highly recommend Discworld books, by the way, if you have not read them.
Let's
So
see.
you
here.
shake off death.
I shake
once.
off death. Crap! I have to remember what my. Let's see here.
You can hit him from where you are. You're in melee.
Can I make a recommendation?
If you took a 5-foot step to your left, you could flank him.
Can I make a 5-foot step to my left into the mushrooms?
Into the mushroom.
Sure.
They're rocks or whatever those are.
They're mushrooms. The big one that takes up like a square, and then some of the other squares. No, you wouldn't be able to walk through that one, but that little one, yeah, you could step on top of that one probably. It's like a shrubbery.
A shrubbery?
There's a reason I chose that word.
All right, yeah, I'll move.
Shrubbery.
I'll move off to the left 1 square to flank,
Yay.
One action.
and I'll just short sword him. I don't have anything really
Short sword him.
fancy I can do. So
Okay, well, he's flat-footed because you got him flanked. So that does help.
Flat-footed. Check it and see.
16 to hit.
Misses.
Oof.
He's got a beefy AC.
How about 16 to hit?
And misses. Ouch.
That's what I was afraid of.
The mushrooms
right.
got in my way.
The mushroom's no longer there. You have cut it down. That moves us on to Munch.
All right. Yeah, there's not much I can do. He's already flat-footed. I don't have a whole lot of extra fun things to do.
Raging, correct?
No,
No.
when we went between rooms, then there wasn't an obvious threat. I lost raging, and I can't rage for another minute after that, and it's only been like 2 rounds. So,
Yeah.
An intimidating glare would just make it.
How did you lose raging?
Because there
You didn't
wasn't
have
an
a
enemy
threat in sight.
in
Oh, there was
sight
no, you couldn't see a threat. Okay.
when the thing ran away.
Dragon wasn't there initially, and the goblin was hidden, or kobold was hidden.
So frightened would be different than flat-footed, right?
Yes.
So that would stack. All right, because I don't think 3 attacks is gonna make a whole lot of sense here. So I will attempt an intimidating glare. But I will scream while I'm doing it, so it's not just a glare. So I need to attempt an intimidation check against its will DC.
It's will DC.
Okay.
All right.
Wow, man, what's the lucky number of the day? 16.
Be better.
Can I roll? Here it is. That's what I gotta do. Oh my god. It succeeded.
Yes! Awesome.
Wow.
It's
This baby dragon has never seen such a ferocious goblin before.
wait, hold. You said against its will DC,
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't roll. It's just the will DC, whatever it is.
which is what, the will save plus 10? Or is it just the will save?
It's just the will save.
Bonus. The will save bonus?
Not the bonus. Don't you have like a? Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe you gotta roll it.
If I gotta roll it, it succeeded. We'll play it that way. And we'll look it up later.
Yeah.
Nice.
It succeeded. It was a 15. With a 3 on the die.
Wow. Yeah, so regular success is frightened 1.
Okay.
Cool.
So it is frightened 1. Oh,
All right.
no, I just went there. That's not cool.
Then I'm just going to start attacking because we got to do some damage to this thing, right? Swinging with a great pick.
All right.
Natural 1 for a total of 9.
That is a critical miss.
Yeah.
I should really have a crit fail chart.
Don't you have a hero point left?
I do, but I feel like dying is gonna happen here. You know what? I'm gonna use it. We gotta kill this thing. I'll use
I was
my
gonna say
hero
Munch
point.
does not need to survive this fight.
That's true.
Be a
That's true.
hero.
All right. Yeah, I will use my hero point and re-roll. So it was a 3 plus 8 is 11.
Yeah,
So
it still
it was better. All right. I will swing. I will swing a second time at the +3 only bonus, and that's a 19.
Just misses.
Just even with flat-footed, and
it just misses.
Why couldn't that have been the first one?
So you should be able to calculate its AC.
Yeah. All right. That will end
20
my
flat-footed.
turn.
So it's 22.
And does frightened have an effect on?
Wait. No, does frightened have an effect on the AC?
I don't know.
Yep, frightened applies. I had it. Shoot.
Frightened. All your checks and DCs.
Which
is your AC a DC?
AC/DC. Your AC and DC.
Frightened condition always includes a value. You take a status penalty equal to the value on all your checks and DCs unless specified otherwise. At the end of each of your turns, the value of your frightened condition decreases by 1.
So then the question is, is AC a DC?
Here, I will give myself the frightened condition and see if my AC goes down. Bing. It did. My AC went to 18. Now let me make this go away.
So your AC is a DC. So that does hit then.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I forgot about the frightened condition.
Wow.
Boom. 10 on a D10 plus 4. 14 damage.
Oh hell yeah.
Hit him.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
Hit him.
I gotta do actual math here.
Everything I had that turn. And I'm spent.
That was a long way about dealing him damage.
It roars a little bit.
Unfortunately, I think he's next. Or she.
That was the end of your turn? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, yep. So it looks at you, Munch.
Wonderful.
After smacking it. And it is going to...
Glad there's a cleric behind me.
It has... How does this
Cleric's
do this
busy.
again?
Cleric's digging for gold.
I'm not saying she's a gold digger.
What?
All right. Yeah.
I would also appreciate it if you did not finish that song on stream.
Okay.
She ain't messing with no broke dragon.
Because Jeff and Kanye West are like exactly the same.
Yeah. You can't tell us apart when we're standing next to each other.
That is true.
Right. So he's going to strike at you. He's going to Draconic Frenzy is what he's going to do. So the first...
That's what he did before, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's two claw strikes and a tail strike. So claw
I guess it's
number
better
1.
than a breath weapon, but hey, at least there's a penalty each subsequent swing. So
Yep, claw number 1 is 28 to hit.
I would like to say it misses.
Unfortunately, you can't.
Unfortunately, I can't.
That's not a crit because you had 19, right?
I have 19. Yeah.
So it's 9 slashing damage.
Hey, I'm still standing. Oh man, I feel like Elton John.
20.
And I'm down.
To hit.
And whatever it is, I'm down. The
Whatever
bonus.
it is, you're down.
I'm at 2, so yeah.
Oh yeah, it's because it's 2d6. So you fall on its second claw strike.
Splat.
And it's going to whip its tail around at Bob.
Fuck.
Makes sense. It's facing me.
Tail strike. Where's the tail strike? 20 to hit.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
Okay.
Hold that
The
thought.
thought is being held.
I am going to snap my shield into place, my reaction shield block. You snap your shield into place to ward off a blow. Your shield prevents you from taking an amount of damage up to the shield's hardness. You and the shield each take any remaining damage. So snapping my shield into place would up my AC to 21.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So are you telling me that dragon just rolled a 30 minus 10?
No, that's one action,
no.
Genius, right?
It was his third attack, so it should have been minus 10, right?
It's the Draconic Frenzy costs 2 actions. It makes 2 claw strikes and 1 tail strike in any order.
Yeah.
If it is a second strike action, then the negative effects apply.
It's all in
we
one
gotta look this
action,
up.
though. Yeah, it's all in one action.
This is all in one action that costs 2 actions.
No,
So if it's per strike, the negative effects apply. If it's per strike action, then they don't. In which case, it wouldn't hit anyways.
I remember looking at something. It wasn't the dragon, but something where you got to make 2 attacks, and maybe it was like a rogue thing with one with each hand.
Mm-hmm.
And it did say even with the less actions, it did count the penalty, the strike penalty.
It still counts penalties. Then that one absolutely misses you.
It depends on the ability. Some abilities they'll distinctly say no multiple attack penalty for the subsequent attacks. If it doesn't say so, then I would say it applies.
Yeah. Okay. Then it does not hit you. You don't need to worry about reacting because it's a 10.
Okay. I was like, holy cow, that thing can crush us.
I mean, it could, but it did not roll that well. All right. So that moves us off of the dragon then to Chuck.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have anything else he's going to do. He doesn't want to move.
Let's go down, huh?
Doesn't have his weapon.
Yeah. Okay, so Chuck's gonna throw one of his flasks at it.
Okay.
We'll go with Acid or Alchemist. Let's go with Alchemist Fire. Why not? I don't think I can even hit it if I try. Oh, look at that. That's a natural 1 for an 8.
Wow.
That is a critical failure. Does anything happen with your alchemist flasks when on a critical failure?
No, the splash damage doesn't even hit him then if it's critical failure.
All right.
Then I will...
He threw like a little kid where he went to throw back and it fell out of his hand. Threw it
Basically.
Nothing came out.
The interesting thing I'm finding about Pathfinder is I'm less inclined to have you deal damage to your own teammates because the encounters are more balanced.
Chuck will move to
There's not that wiggle room to do stuff like that.
Bob appreciates it.
And I will administer an elixir of life to Munch.
Yay.
It does 1d6 hit points and gain a +1 item bonus to saving throw against diseases and poisons for 10 minutes.
Ooh.
You get 2 hit points, Munch, but you're alive.
You're up, you're wounded.
I'm up, I'm wounded. I'm not up. I mean, I'm awake.
You're awake.
I'm not vertical.
And I'm done.
True.
Would you say you're doing the horizontal polka?
I'm the horizontal munch.
The horizontal hokey pokey?
I think we need to get out of here, Munch.
Horizontal munch. That's a great show title.
It's how you eat corn. Nom, 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 nom.
Corn, right.
Or motorboat. I mean, you could motorboat vertically, but it just doesn't work as well. Anyway.
Yep. I'm just listening to you talk.
Does that complete your turn, Chuck?
Mhm.
Yep. All right, we moved to Lady Sill. Tap it
All right.
around. The call has been made to run by Chuck, by the way.
All right. Lady Sill is moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Lady Sill is going to open up
Can of whoop
the
ass.
scroll of magic missile that she's carrying in her sleeve. And there's no reason to hang on to this.
Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
So, magic missile. 3 missiles.
Magic missile.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Somehow it added 4, so I gotta do it again. 1, 2, 3, and roll them up. 7 plus 3 is 10 damage.
10
Oh,
damage. They automatically
snap.
hit, yes.
You're using the dice roller in
Yeah, buddy.
that's cool.
In
That
Alder?
showed up on my screen.
Yeah,
Nice.
badass, right?
Clearly,
So
I don't
7
pay
plus
attention.
3 is 10 total damage, automatically hits, even in Pathfinder.
Nice. Yeah, he looks. Yeah. He looks like you could use a nap.
He looks like a
Looks
dragon.
like a dragon.
He looks like a dragon, yeah. A baby one.
And then
alright.
Syl yells out, "Just a little bit longer, I'm almost there!"
Huh.
Wow. Your wife's gonna come down and wonder what you're doing down here.
We've all been there.
Let's see this Lady Soul's turn. It goes back to Bob then.
Bob is
That
speechless.
intimidation goes until your turn?
I think it was the end of
Its turn.
End of
so
its
I think
turn?
it's gone.
And so it's gone. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Because we got to deal with AC now again.
All right, so let's.
See how it works. Munch is at two hit points, and Lady Frost is running away.
I'm going to demoralize.
Away is not right.
Demoralize?
Not running away.
Okay.
So this is doing it.
Intimidating glare.
Yep, intimidating glare. So I don't actually have to do the auditory trait. Like I don't have to speak its language or anything.
Okay.
I do it with a mere glare.
All right.
I suggest you roll high.
Let's see here. Demoralize with the sun showed. Well,
It's an intimidation check.
intimidation. Okay. 24.
24.
Oh, how's the
Um,
dragon gonna roll?
That's what I was gonna check quick and see if Will DC was.
You roll it.
You roll it? You do roll it? It is the will check. Okay. Let's see. Will DC. You said 24?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Roll low. Roll low.
Yeah, that succeeds.
Is it? What's the
Holy
number?
cow. Is it a 3?
Actually, you know
Plus?
what? Oh,
Because it showed up on my screen.
one off from being a critical success. Yeah, it was a 3. She rolled a 3, and its will save is plus 12, so it's a 15.
Oh,
So it was one off from being a critical success.
Whoa.
damn it.
So, but
Munch,
Hey, it's
what did you do to on your turn that you gave it a -1 from?
same thing. Same thing,
Same
but
thing?
but it expired on the dragon's turn.
Yeah, but with demoralize, whenever you attempt, it's immune to demoralize for 10 minutes.
Uh,
You can only do it once per combat, basically.
Is demoralize and intimidating glare two different things?
Intimidating glare is demoralized without the verbal
Okay.
effect.
Then it is immune.
no, I'm
So
sorry.
you
Can I read the exact words for it?
Sure.
Regardless of your result, the target is temporarily immune to
to
your
your
attempts to demoralize it for 10 minutes.
Your attempts. You're right.
Cool.
So Tom can
Okay.
do it.
Ha ha
So it
ha
works.
ha.
So it is demoralized.
We're not going to get another chance to do it because we'll both be dead. But so haha. For now.
What? What?
Yeah. Cool. So I put my hands on my hips and I glare at it.
Give the mom look.
Uh-huh.
You're naughty.
Shame on
You're
you.
naughty. Why are you so naughty?
I
And then-
expect better out of you.
I am going to short sword. Short sword. 21 to hit.
You're gonna smack it with a wooden spoon. That hits.
Oh, oh,
It
oh.
is flat-footed and demoralized. That definitely hits.
For 9 piercing damages.
It is bloodied.
Nice.
I will swing again. I will swing away.
Right.
Do
Right.
it to it.
26
That hits. Go,
Nice.
Bob, go.
We got a chance.
for 5 piercing.
5 piercing. Nice. Yeah, it's not looking so hot. He's not looking so hot.
All right. I believe Tom's done since there's nobody
Yep.
left in his chair.
Yep, exactly. So that moves us to Munch.
All right.
It
He's
is
already
still demoralized.
it's already demoralized. So I'm
Yep.
I'm gonna stand up
Okay.
first because that I think takes an action,
That takes an action to stand up. Yep.
and then
just
I will
swing at him while you're laying down.
So I will.
Oh, I was gonna say at disadvantage, but disadvantage doesn't exist here. So
There's-
it's at
I'm
like
sure
a
there's
minus
a
5, I think.
I don't want
So you're
minus
attacking
5.
from the ground.
I'm gonna attempt to attack it with the great pick.
That is a great pick.
18.
Just misses.
Is
It's
that
19.
all
'Cause
right?
It's -2 for the. I'm
Yep.
talking this through. -2 for the flank, -1 for the demoralize. So it's
Yeah.
-3 total, and it's a 22 AC normally.
And I don't have anything to add any bonuses to it, so I will. Let's see. So that's 2 actions already.
Yep.
Um,
Swing the second time at a -1.
I would. I heard Chuck say we should get out of here, but Chuck is right behind me, and I would feel bad leaving him alone. So I am going to swing a second time.
You run, Chuck. You
And
run.
it's less. It's 15. So
I'll hold them back. Hold the door.
Hodor.
Hodor.
so
Hodor.
two misses.
Ooh. All right. So it is going to. Oh, let's see. Doesn't want to go anywhere. Trying to see if it's.
Would it care that Lady Frost is going for its treasure? I don't know if a baby dragon recognizes that type of a threat at this point.
Genius trying to throw Cooch under the bus.
Oh, I found the treasure. Ah!
Unfortunately for Jeff, plot armor protects Lady Frost better than.
Better than Munch.
I'm wrapped in its warm embrace.
No, it's going to attack Bob. The melee strike. Claw. The claw. Holy cow, it's melee strikes on the claw. 29 to hit.
So if you don't, if you don't bring your shield up into the crit?
What the fuck? Does
Okay.
it matter?
It's 12 on 2d6 plus 4, so 16 slashing.
Bob is down again.
It's gonna turn and swing at Munch. That one is a 18 to hit.
Let's
Yeah.
see. I have a 19, so I think we're good. But are you taking the 1 point penalty for frightened?
18. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered on the first one. On this one,
It's
it
okay.
would-
My AC is 19, so it's
Yeah, it
fine.
is an 18. It's actually a -6 from it because of the thing, so it's
Okay.
12.
Okay. Yep. I'm good. Missed.
Then its tail strike is going to swing around at you as well. which is a 10. So,
Miss.
yeah, it is not.
All right,
It's not going anywhere.
now we got Bob on the ground.
Yeah, Bob on the ground again. He's bobbing. Up, down, up, down.
I'm dying too. I gotta get up so I can play with death one more time.
Shaking.
He looks over from the corner, over his buggy, goes, "This is why I didn't leave." And goes back to reading.
Only a matter of time.
Oh my god, I could actually put death in this fucking campaign. He just shows up at any fight and sits in the corner reading a book, waiting.
Is he going to have the voice of, was it Adam Carolla? Is that
yes.
the voice of death?
Yep.
That's
Chuck.
2 out of 3. Damn right!
It is your turn.
Okay.
Chuck, I think what you do determines how this battle ends.
Well, you guys have a round here. Depending on how this goes.
You create. I just gotta check something here with an ability. Yeah, nope, that ain't gonna do it. Okay, so need that. I need that. Okay, so I will lob a. Well, I used all my fire ones, so it'll be an acid flask at him.
Okay. It's no longer intimidated or.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't think 19 hits on them because I don't get the flat-footed bonus either.
Is that right?
On a ranged
Yeah,
attack, I don't think you get flat-footed on range.
Like it's not a condition that it has a flat-footed, is it?
Yeah, it is. It gains the flat-footed condition.
Oh wait, no, because Bob's down.
Yeah,
right.
Bob's
It
down,
wouldn't count if Bob's down. So
yeah, that takes it.
It'd be a 19. 19 doesn't hit, I assume.
19 does not hit, especially if
Is
it's
it a
not
critical
full.
failure?
It's not a critical failure, no.
So splash.
So splash
It still
damage.
gets the splash damage, then, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Do some damage.
Well,
Is there an ongoing?
Yeah, with
or is that only if you hit?
Oh, there would be a persistent damage if I hit, but I didn't hit. So just one splash damage to it.
One.
Damage.
One, yep. And then Chuck will move 5, 10, 15. This totally goes against Chuck's nature to be this close to something dangerous. But he will throw his second elixir and his last elixir into Bob's gullet.
In the face.
All over the face. In his hair and on his glasses.
1 hit point, Bob. Good luck.
Godspeed.
You're alive,
Honestly,
though.
Jeff saying how Chuck plays this may determine this fight. That may be giving Bob that 1 hit point could very easily be what you guys need for this because it gives Bob 2 attacks.
It gives Bob one more round. Yes.
Yep, exactly. And that might be all you need. That
No
moves to
pressure,
Lady
I
Sil.
guess.
All right.
Well, Lady Sil, you, Munch, all 3 of you. You got between the 3 of you. I'll just say it. You got to do 16 damage between the 3 of you.
Lady Sil says under her breath, loud enough for everybody to hear, "If you want something done, you gotta do it yourself." And she turns around and she attempts to cast Arm on the dragon. And he gets a basic fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
On a DC 17.
23.
Okay. So, give me a second here.
Half damage on a save?
Yeah.
It's not a critical success on the save, so.
Oh. I just want to make sure.
It's usually critical
it's a
successes. Critical success is nothing. Success is half damage. Failure is full damage, and critical failure is like double damage.
All right, so he takes 3.
13 to go.
13 points.
And then Lady Syl is continuing her path over here to this delicious looking treasure box.
So she cares a little bit, just not enough to actually stop and fight.
I
No.
mean, look, she did her best. I mean, she did what she can do.
I mean, she's pretty excited about getting a new party later today.
Yeah. She's like, fuck you guys, I'm out.
She trusts you guys.
All right. Let's see. You walked over.
I feel like I'm
There.
being used. I don't know why.
There is a massive pile of coins surrounding this chest. Sitting on top of that is a single giant emerald. Looks a little bit like the dragon's eye.
Ooh. Touch
Maybe Syl's
nothing
going
but
to
the
spring a
lamp.
trap just to add one more thing to this fight. Big rocks coming down off the big boulder.
All right. So that was Lady Syl. That moves us to Bob.
All right. Well, I have to take an action to stand, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So, as a
Smash.
picture, if you will, the music swelling as Bob puts his short sword into the ground and hoists himself up to one knee, gets
It's a hero
up,
moment.
and triumphantly holds both arms in the air with his short sword and his shield and yells, "This will be the end of you!" And I'm going to swing.
Set a -2 because it's flanked now. The AC, that is
22 to hit.
20. Yes.
Ooh.
You needed
Ooh.
20.
Ooh.
For 6 piercing.
Okay. 7 to go.
12.
Oh, this is. Oh boy.
On your
Oh,
Munch.
wonderful.
You need to do 7 damage.
All right. Well, this has gone well so far. Great pick. It is, because I can't intimidate it anymore, and I don't have anything else.
I set myself up so good and I just failed. I failed you all.
Here it goes.
You got half
Plus
a second.
8. It's a 5 plus 8 is 13.
That misses.
Not your day.
I will take a second shot, but its AC is like 20.
Yep.
So I got to roll well. Nope. 11 plus 3 is 14.
-5.
And the -2 is not going to hit it no matter how I do it. Well, I guess
No.
unless I crit would be the only chance of getting a regular hit. So I'm gonna start walking towards Lady Syl.
Run away!
It won't let me grab my character. There it goes. All right,
He
I'm
knows
just gonna,
Ale, if it has
I'll-
it. If it has ale.
I'm gonna go just that far away.
He knows what his job is.
Protect
Make sure
yourself.
Lady, make sure Lady Syl gets out of this battle unscathed.
Can I take a free
Hang on,
action
we're-
to
wait,
yell,
hold-
"Don't you run away from me, you little bitch"?
Yeah, you can absolutely yell that. When you move more than 10 feet away, it's going to use its reaction to make a tail strike on you.
I thought there might be that.
So
Now this gets the full-on penalty because it attacked on its turn. Is that how that works when you use your reaction in between rounds?
Nope. Brand new set of attacks.
Are you sure?
I'm building
Yeah.
a fighter that uses opportunity attacks. I'm definitely sure opportunity attacks are at your full MAP.
Yep.
Oh, you rolled a 1.
Yes.
he rolled a 1.
Whiff.
So it's
Okay, so
tail
it doesn't
attack.
matter.
That's a 13.
Yeah, we're good. We're
So
good.
yeah,
Bunch
it's a
got lucky.
critical miss.
The dice favor you.
And I'll just yell to Lady Syl like something along like it'll be unintelligible, but it basically trying to indicate that it's not dead yet.
Hands on hip, start stomping towards Lady Syl. This fight isn't over yet. Get over here.
As the tail swings over its head.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see. Chuck, you did damage to. Actually, no. Bob did. Bob did the last damage. So Dragon's going to swing at you.
For my third
Claw.
action, I should have just played dead.
Fainted.
Dropped.
Passed out. It's a 25 to hit. Actually, no, it's more than that because it's a claw, so it's 27. Which it should. I would think
It doesn't matter because I have a hit point, so I'm down.
9. Deals 9
Just
damage to you.
Bob's down again.
Chuck.
But
Claw at you. 24 to hit.
no. Did you minus 5 off that? Or the second attack?
19.
He still hits.
Smart.
For 12 damage.
Still standing.
And then swings around with its tail. Oh, Jesus. It's 31. Oh, actually, minus 10 is 21.
Still hits.
21, ouch. It's 8. 5 bludgeoning damage.
Still up. Chuck's
still
still
up.
going.
Lady Sill, it is your turn. You guys have another round.
All right, what is this just a pile of treasure, or is this a treasure box? What do I see in front of me?
It is open. It is an open treasure container. It's just a pile of coins. And
All right, I'm gonna ping. Is there anything magical on the stack?
No, nothing's magical. It is just coin and gem.
You hear her swear out loud.
That's an action.
I'm gonna spend the rest of my turn collecting the gem and as much gold as I can carry. Put my sack down and just.
Hold on. After the dragon, wasn't it Chuck's turn?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah. Sorry. My bad. Back up.
Oh, you forgot about me.
Yeah, I forgot because I attacked you and I was adjusting your hit point or your hit points were. I was watching your hit points go. It's Chuck's turn. My bad.
Okay.
Well, you hear some swearing in the background.
Yes.
Chuck, what are we doing, Chuck? Chuck's going to take a step.
Okay.
No ale.
It already used its reaction, so you should be able to run away.
No, it took its
Yeah, if you
turn
wanted
since then.
No.
It hit me before its turn.
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
That's right.
So Chuck takes his step, then
Threatened squares are 10 feet.
he's going to use quick alchemy to whip up another alchemist fire.
Okay.
He's gonna pull the pin on that grenade and give her one last shot. Oh, you dice, you suck. 17.
17 misses. Because its AC
Okay.
right now is 22.
And splash.
It will take the splash damage from the alchemist fire.
Come on, good splash.
Well, I don't roll splash. It's the
Just like 1 or 2. Or,
it's a fixed number. But I gotta check one thing on it though.
because you're level 2 now, so maybe it's more.
Could be.
No, it's still lesser alchemist fire. It does 1 splash, but because I have burn it, it'll be 2. So it'll be 2 damage to it.
How does it die?
5 to go.
5 to go. So I moved, I quick alchemy, and I threw. So that's my turn.
All right, that moves us on to now. It's Lady Sill. Yep.
Fuck!
Fuck. Make a dexterity check.
Okay.
Actually make a sleight of hand check is what I think I will have you do. Let me look
not
at
a
all the
thing.
skills. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Thievery check. That's what it.
Is there a collect gold check?
Well, that would be thievery, I would assume, because this
Gross.
gold is definitely not hers.
Gross.
Or acrobatics. Actually, acrobatics. Go ahead and make an acrobatics.
Yes.
We'll make it that.
Much better. I'm trained on acrobatics, so how does that do anything?
It just gives
gives
you a
you-
higher
It
bonus.
just makes your
Your
bonus higher.
bonus.
So it should be listed there already.
23.
23. You have grabbed the gem. Like, your first thing you did is you grabbed the gem and threw it in the bag, and then quickly just bang, 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 grabbed the 18 gold pieces and chucked them in there. And then an arm load where you grabbed 30 silver and 30 copper.
Cool.
That's it. That's your turn.
He has another action yet. Or she does.
It was ping, scoop.
Ping, scoop, and
Run.
Ooh. I have no idea how to add currency, so I'll figure that out in a second.
yeah, just jot it.
I think you just go into the bag and type it in. But
Somebody remember what those numbers are until I
I got
figure this out.
The gem, 18 gold, 30 silver, 30 copper.
Okay.
You have one more action.
And then I have one more action. So let's see, what can I even do?
You could arm
Here.
sweep again if you wanted to. There's still more coin there.
I mean, is that worth it? Yeah, I guess I'll do that again. All right.
Right. Go ahead and make another acrobatics check.
20.
20? You just arm on it. You dropped a few coins the first time when you pushed. You pushed the majority of the rest of the coinage into your bag. There's another like 350 copper and 30 silver.
All right, so who's got the net result for me?
I think it was 18 gold, right?
Yep, 60
silver and 380 copper.
Yep. There's a few copper laying around here and there.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And
All
a
right,
gem
how much? Sorry, how much copper?
380.
380.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, thank you guys.
No, thank you.
Bob.
She's pretty much left Bob for dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay here.
Is there some kind of a save you
I
have
was
to
gonna
do?
say,
or
isn't there a
something,
save you
right?
got to do when you're dying?
I don't know. Is there?
We should know the dying rules better.
If you click dying, it should tell you what
So you would think I would know the dying rules better because that's kind of what I
Yes,
seem
and
to be
there-
doing.
It's your thing.
You are bleeding out or otherwise at death's door. If you have this condition, you are unconscious. If you ever reach dying before you die, if you're dying, you must attempt a recovery check at the start of each of your turns to determine whether you get better or worse. Your dying condition increases by 1 if you take damage while dying, or by 2 if you take damage from an enemy's critical hit or critical failure. on your
Okay,
save.
well, this is gonna be it then, because if I fail this check, I'll be at dying 4.
Let's see. If you lose the dying condition, you automatically. Do you at the start of your turn each round? Your dying condition increases by 1 if you take damage. Your dying condition. It doesn't say your dying condition increases if you fail.
Or let's see. Oh, it says or critical failure on your save.
Or critical failure on your save. Okay. If you take damage while dying, or by 2 if. Oh, so yeah, it must reduce you by, or increase your dying condition by 1. So what is your save?
All right, so what?
Dying.
Recovery check when you're dying. At the start of each of your turns, attempt a flat check with a DC equal to 10 plus your current dying
Dying
value.
level. So 13.
Oh, and then there, it's success. Your dying value is reduced by 1. Critical success. Failure, it's increased by 1. Critical fail, it increased by 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this if I either need to succeed or die.
Flat check.
And what-
D20, beat a 13.
just a
So
D20.
it would be D20, go for
Flat
13.
D20.
Yeah.
You gotta beat a 13.
6.
Bob.
Oh, can I ask you a question? Do you still have a hero point? Like, do we get was this a hero point? You get a new one at the beginning of each session? Because isn't that something where you can spend a hero point to?
Spend all your hero points to avoid.
Is it to avoid?
I have 0 hero points.
You should
You
have
should
had
have
one.
them start the session. Did you use it?
Oh, I did not realize. No, I have a hero point.
You can do this when your dying condition would increase.
Okay, so you can
That
spend.
suggests now.
Yes.
I will use
You
my
lose-
hero point to not die.
You
What
lose
is
the
it?
dying condition and stabilize with 0 hit points. You don't gain the wounded condition or increase its value from losing the dying condition. So I think you would be at wounded. You'd stay at wounded 3,
3. So
Yep.
you stay at wounded 3.
but you're not gonna die.
Yep.
Yet. You still
Continue
might be
to-
eaten by a dragon, but you're not.
You have
dying
0
yet.
hit points, so he can't act.
Yep.
Continue to play dead.
You are literally playing dead right now. Okay. That moves us then to Munch.
I don't think it's playing. I think I'm dead.
Right click on it and trash can it, Rick, if you wanted to.
All right. I am going to pull out a javelin, I guess,
All right.
and attempt to throw a javelin at it.
Cool.
And it's only a +6 to attack, so
Crit fail
Oh
hit,
boy.
Bob.
You need 16 or better.
It's just
Uh,
a flesh wound.
it was a 3. So 9.
Fuck.
The javelin hits the mushroom above Bob. It just kind of dangles there.
I guess. I mean,
Because it's flopping up and down, it keeps hitting me in the head. Boing, 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 boing.
It's just booping you on the nose. Boop.
I can't hit it with a second attack with the penalty unless I crit. But I have no other option, so I'm throwing it. We got a 1 in 20 shot here. It was a
You're
12.
You're saying
So
there's a
no.
chance.
so not.
So not.
And the third attack would be
Impossible to hit.
knowing that Chuck is that close, I guess I'm just gonna yell at it, not in a demoralizing factor, but more just in a distracting factor, like, hey, leave Chuck alone. And that's it.
Make a
Performance?
yeah. Is that a thing?
Yeah,
is
performance is a thing.
Yep. Make a performance check.
13.
13. Okay. He looks at you for a second.
That's all I got.
The dragon steps towards Chuck. He's going to swing at Chuck. That's a 17 to hit.
Misses.
Holy cow.
Second one. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Good night, Chuck.
That's 27 to hit. And then it becomes a crit. I don't need to roll the damage on this, do I?
Oh, I want
No.
you to, though.
Okay. So, claws, 2d6.
Bob wants to watch.
Hey, I can't be the only one getting knocked the fuck out.
22, no, 11 plus, that's 30. 30 slashing damage.
Even if I were full hit points, I would be down.
Welcome
And
to the
then
club. Welcome to the party,
then-
pal.
it's, what was its first attack? It puts you unconscious.
No, that was
and then
its second attack, and it moved. It's done.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
it's
done.
done.
It's done.
It's
It is. It's, what was its first? Oh,
It
yeah,
missed.
first attack missed you. Yeah, okay. Yep, you're right. Chuck,
I gotta roll a thingy. Huh?
You get to do the
roll a
thing.
flat save. You're dying 1, so you beat 11. Did you have a hero point? Did you want to use your hero point if you fail?
I did not fail. I rolled an 18.
Excellent. So that removes your dying 1 condition,
Okay.
which puts you stable at 0, I guess, right?
Yep.
With
That
wounded
becomes-
one.
Yep.
Wounded 1, stable at 0, or is it stable at 1?
Stable at 0.
All right.
I take off that.
And then that moves us to Lady Sill. You have most of the treasure. What is laying on the ground is a handful of copper, basically.
And a bob and a
Alright.
chuck.
And a bob and a chuck. You turn around, see 2 of your companions are on the ground.
I'm actually shocked
All
they're
right,
not running
so-
towards the light.
Lady Sill talks to Munch and just says, "Your friends don't look that great."
When did you turn into an old Jewish lady?
That's what I'm like suddenly Lady Sill.
This is the voice he's been using for her the whole time.
30 years.
And
She got old, though.
I'll cast a divine lance at the
Ooh.
dragon. So we'll see what we can
Ooh.
do here. It's gonna take one hell of a spin, though.
A divine lance.
All right, let's roll it in the box and see what happens here. That is only a 19 to hit.
If it were demoralized and flanked by you, that
You-
would work.
Do you still have a hero point that you want to use
Yes.
to reroll?
I do have a hero point.
Would
Might
you
as
like to
well. Oh,
use
well,
it
I
for
really do want to be the hero here.
After she secured the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, not better.
Oh, not better. Misses. Does that cost 2
better.
actions to do?
It is a 2-action spell. So
All right. Let's see. That was Lady Frost. Bob, you
Is
are
Stabilized
at
on the ground.
unconscious. Munch, you're at 2 hit points.
Oh my goodness.
He's at 5 hit points. This is so much fun with you
So-
guys knowing what you need to do to kill it.
No,
Just
right. So
Run up to it.
here's the problem I'm running into. I've been tail swung at twice moving into and out of its area. So moving back into its area is dangerous for me.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
But I could step twice, except that I used a javelin, so I don't have my pick in my hand. Actually, no, I would. No, pick's a 2-handed, so I would have to put both hands back on the pick. So that would be an action. So I guess at this point, Chuck's on the ground and Munch doesn't care. He would be raging if he could rage. I am going to move up into his space and attempt to attack, I guess. So move, grab pick, swing pick.
All
I
right.
mean, you could
It's-
always
it's-
just grab
it's
your
my
pick
plan.
and huck your pick.
It's got to swing at you before you get all the way
I
in
mean,
there.
it's either that or throw javelin, and the javelin didn't seem to.
When you get within 10 feet of it, it swings its tail at you. Because that's how that works. And if it
Move,
hits
duck,
you, you stop.
dive, dodge, get whatever. Turn with you.
Dodge, duck, dodge, and
26
dive.
with the tail. Which would be it's going to be enough to.
I only have 2 hit points, so
Yeah.
You'll be there.
It's
Yeah.
9, so you will actually be backed up 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, he put me
Right
back. I'm good. I'm down.
Fall unconscious. Let's see, that moves much. The
Technically,
dragon-
you're dead, not unconscious, but close enough.
So,
Ladies, no.
Going to move there. Move there. Make a actually I will do it. If it rolls better than a 15, it steps on you. Munch.
uh-huh.
Okay. All right. She did not step on you. You're
Okay.
still safe. Lady Frost. Here comes a melee strike.
cool.
26 to
Yeah,
hit.
sure.
12 bludgeon or slashing.
Ouch.
That's a 18 to hit.
It hits barely.
14 slashing.
Oh my god. Yep. Sure.
Mhm.
And the tail. 14.
Miss.
Good God.
That's its turn. Chuck, you are unconscious. Wounded one. Lady Sill.
You're dueling the dragon, Self.
I don't know if I could have asked for anything more epic. This is insane.
Attack 3 times. I mean, it has like 4 hit points left, or 3.
5. Got 5.
Attack 3 times.
5 damage.
All right. I mean, my attack is not my best shot at the thing.
I don't know what to do.
I am going to use. All right.
Do you still have your funky focus spell, or did you use that?
Holy shit. Yeah, you used it the other day, right?
No, we went and slept. Is it the only time you can cast it? Because I think you cast it on their first turn. If that's the only,
maybe.
if that's the
Yeah,
only way.
I'd have to spend 15 minutes like reconstituting it with my god.
Yeah.
So
My note was I wrote.
We'll take a break right here, 15 minutes, and you'll be fine.
Time out, Dragon.
can you
You'll be fine.
can you guidance yourself?
Time out. I need air. What does it say for target?
It just says you ask for guidance, granting the target a +1 bonus to an attack roll, perception check, saving throw,
It's
etc.
just targets
See why
one
you can't.
creature.
You can always target yourself.
All right, so I'm going to guide myself, and then I'm going to use telekinetic projectile. Within 30 feet, I take an object and hurl it at another object. So I'm going to use my Jedi mind powers and take the javelin hanging from the mushroom and try to stab the dragon through his eye hole.
All right.
And I need to roll a lot. Not there. So it is not. It's only a 14.
So you telekinetically projected the spear at the dragon from the mushroom where Bob was, and you missed.
Yep.
Make a reflex save.
Cool.
Don't shish kebab yourself.
Fail.
Fail. Right. What did you roll?
I rolled a 9.
A 9. Like that's plus your bonus?
Yes.
All right. You try and catch it, but you end up fumbling it. You need to use an action to pick it up. Tried to give you a catch so that you had something to swing
that would be
with once
cool.
if you want.
Sure.
But
That would be cool. I mean, then I'm done.
was that all your actions? The spell
And more
cost?
Yeah.
ways than one.
Yep.
The dragon.
One's way.
Don't skip my turn,
Oh yeah.
and don't skip Bob's turn. So
well,
I'll ask the question because the stable condition is very loose, and the DM kind of determines how long until you wake up from it. I mean, I'm guessing it's not like a round, but just you have time to think about, is this dragon going to eat us before we wake up, kind of a thing, or
maybe you don't smell so hot being a goblin. I don't know. It's not biting you; it's using claws to attack you. So I don't know.
okay. So Bob, you're stable. I'm assuming you don't have any.
Bob's stable, so he doesn't.
I've been
Okay,
stable
so
for a couple rounds.
Yeah.
So I have to do the recovery check here.
Munch.
And I think I'm dying. Oh, I just killed the thing. I think I'm dying too, so I just accidentally cleared it, but I will do a flat check.
So you need to beat a 12.
18.
There you go. So you are
Okay.
now wounded 2, should be.
Wounded 2.
Yeah, if you're dying 2, you should be wounded 2.
There.
0
There
health,
we are.
wounded 2.
0 health, wounded 2. Dragon. Looking at Lady Frost here. That's a 31.
Did you just say dead?
Yeah, I think he was at like 2-ish.
Yeah, he was at 2. So you fall. The last thing you see is this dragon over the top of you. You see it grabbing your bag with its mouth and pulling it off your shoulder as it tugs at its treasure, pulls it off of you, and you black out.
Damn it. Worked hard for that treasure.
You should roll a stabilize check. A recovery check.
You can roll a recovery check, yeah.
So how long before I actually wake up? Because I could sneak up behind it now and stab it right
The
in
rules
face.
technically say the GM decides a minimum of 10 minutes up to several hours.
It
It won't be any
boss. The dragon's boss is dead, so who knows what the dragon's gonna do?
We're good. I need recovery checks from, because you guys have all recovered. You're all unconscious.
That's just a D20 or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
D20
beat an
plus.
11 because you're dying 1 right now. There you go.
There
You
you
are
go.
stable.
All right.
Okay.
So now we're going to sit here in silence for 10 minutes.
John's gonna say, "Okay, everybody, close your books.
minutes.
Get your new characters. We're gonna talk about that, and we'll see what happens."
not 10 minutes. You come to, by magical means, one at a time, Lady Cell being the first one, your eyes open and there is a human face over the top of you. Your vision's blurry, you can't see. But as things straighten out, you end up seeing a quite actually beautiful lady, blonde hair. She looks at you and says, "You're going to be okay. Don't worry. We found this cave. Just lay still. Recover. Just breathe." And you hear a voice of another shorter entity off to your side. Says, "Ellie, there's more over here. There's more over here." And you notice this. She stands up and goes over to your companions, placing her hands on them and healing each of them. As you guys all come to one by one, you are presented with a stranger and her companion who have saved you guys. The dragon lays in a hump over near its treasure. It's your bag still in its mouth, lady. So you guys did most of the work, she said. You're lucky I came when I did. Or we came when you did. We did. The audience knows what Eliana looks like. Jeff, would you like to describe what Crew looks like?
Yeah, Crew is gnome. He's just over 3 feet tall. He's got very spiky hair. As kind of a meta story, he's a rogue, but you would never expect that by the way he dresses. He's very I wouldn't say flamboyant, but he's definitely not going to be hiding in a room full of normal people. Eyes looking everywhere, just kind of smile on his face, having a good time.
Eliana says to you as you guys are kind of getting up and moving around, she's like, take your time. Take your time. I have food here if you need it. We can leave right here. This apparently goes deeper. I don't know which way you guys came from. We came in through this cave over here.
We came in through the flashing entrance sign.
The flashing entrance. I did not see a flashing entrance sign. Flickering. There's a settlement nearby that we've taken up residence in that settlement. You guys seem like adventurers. You'd be just the type of people we're looking for. There's a pub at the settlement. I think they said the name of the settlement's Otari.
At the sound of the word pub, Bob sits upright like the Undertaker.
We can walk you guys back to the settlement. We are staying at the Crow's Cask. A couple of us, me and some friends of mine, we come from a long way away. And we think we finally figured out what we want to do here, where we're going to settle in. But I may need one or more of your help with that.
Chuck looks over at Munch and says, I'm not sure I want to do this adventuring thing anymore.
My head hurts.
Feel a little woozy over here.
Well, how do you two? I've worked with. You're goblins, yes. You don't really look like the ones where I come from.
You're observant.
I try to be. How do you do with like cooking and cleaning and?
Munch usually eats anything that gets put in front of him, so not so good on the cooking. It doesn't make it to the table.
So Munch is going to end up with his face underneath a hole in the kitchen that he's going to end up being a garbage disposal.
That he can do.
I was thinking better. He's going to just be the busboy. He's just going to take the plates and instead of like scraping them off in the garbage, he'll just eat them. Well, I'll be in contact. Maybe I'll have some work for you guys if adventuring is not necessarily what you want to do.
We worked in the mines for a while. Munch is good at anything manual and labor. He's good at that.
We may need some help building, or just grunt work moving lumber. There's some stuff we needed to do before that, but yeah. Why don't you come back with me to the Crow's Cask? We can talk about it more there. But I need I need someone who looks like your talents. She looks at Lady Sil. Someone that can do. Because my adventuring days are over. I need someone that has similar talents to mine to accompany crew here with a group to explore. Well, if you're familiar with the Otari, you may know it. The ruins of the Thirsty Alpaca, the collapsed tavern that's supposedly haunted.
I'd love to help for a price.
Oh, of course. Always. Our adventurers are always paid. The Belching Dragon does that. All right. So she escorts you. You can grab your backpack. You got all the treasure. She escorts you out the tunnel here. to the back into Otari, and
As a side note, John, Bob,
Yes.
as I would get up, I would actually walk over to the dragon and give it a really hard kick right in the ribs.
excellent. You kick it really hard in the ribs. It
Farts.
doesn't move much. It hurts. Yeah, it's like kicking. I don't know. You ever try? It's like kicking a sack of potatoes or a sandbag. It's like.
And Bob loses his 1 hit point and falls on the dragon.
And I'm officially dead. Dying for.
Dead. Yeah. honestly, yes. That's why Bob can't go on. Unless you want him to live.
No, I don't care.
I think that would be the greatest ending for Bob.
Yep.
Quite a burial too. Just leave him on top of the dragon.
You go to kick him, and you actually kick his tooth, and you end up poisoned from it. It does the 1 hit point of damage. And it kills you outright.
Bum bum ba-dum. Wah.
And so you are free to go back to Otari and talk to what's her name? I forget her name. She's a cute little lady. Can't remember her name. I'm trying to scroll up to get it. Where is she? Tammy Tanderville. You talk to her, and she rewards you with. What does she give you for finishing this? That is an interesting question. Oops. I'm too far. I gotta stay within the adventure.
Do we get to keep Bob's share?
Yeah.
Nice.
Does
She will
anybody
give you
loot my body?
That's an interesting question. I actually don't think they realize you did that.
I think at least Munch would be suspicious enough to not touch you after that. Be like, something bad happened. You know, there's a live electrical wire here somewhere. I'm not going near the body.
She gives you 200 gold apiece for it, for helping. And you guys are set. You are complete. You've taken care of what was bothering the fishery. You have an invitation from Eliana to meet at the Crow's Cask, and we will start there next time.
Fan freaking tastic. Good job, John.
Yeah.
Told you get to explore your haunted rooms.
I mean, technically we didn't die, but I will always think of this as my first TPK.
True. True.
I
Yeah. Mine too. I don't think I've fully wiped out a side.
I deserve to die after falling down literally like a dozen times.
So yes, things to look forward to. The clearing of, clearly, TBD found a place to settle. They actually have a plan to, and Eliana will explain all of this to you, that they have cleared it with the mayor, that if they can clear out the ruins of the Thirsty Alpaca, they can rebuild there, and will be the site of TBD, a la taking over the broken down bar in 10 Downs.
Sounds familiar.
There's a lot of echoes here, from Ellie saving the party in the beginning to taking over a thing. It's like poetry, you know? It's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Perfect.
So,
All right. I will take us out then.
you do so.
We are Two Nerds One Quest. We are here every Sunday, well, most Sunday mornings, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. What a great story.
We're here Sunday mornings except when we're not.
Yeah, we're here Sunday mornings except for when we're not. Winter is more likely,
Yes.
and summer is hit and miss. Follow us everywhere. Twitter. I'm not sure how long we're going to be on Twitter. It seems to be
Should
dissipating.
get on Threads.
I personally am on Threads now.
I'm on Threads now. I think Rick is on Threads as well.
I just don't have.
Ryan's on Threads.
I'm on Threads. Yeah, I don't post that often, but
Yeah, I don't
I
have.
guess I'll have to get on Threads.
I don't have a Two Nerds account for Instagram, so I'd have to create a.
We'll have to do that.
Maybe. Anyway, so yeah, patreon.com/Two Nerds One Quest. Follow us, support us, let other people know about the show. Give us ratings and reviews wherever you get your podcasts from. Patreon gets the podcast several days earlier than everybody else with unedited pre and post show content. Yeah, we just appreciate everybody who has either subscribed or listened or watching on YouTube. YouTube seems to be getting more views than Twitch does, generally speaking. It's starting to pick up there a little bit, so you can subscribe to our YouTube channel free. Watch it, no ads. No ads on Twitch. I think I turned those off. So just use your Prime subscription for Twitch if you're watching us on Twitch. Costs you nothing. Give us those Bezos bucks. Frog.
straight cash, homie.
Yeah. With that being said, for me, for Rick, for Coach, for Genius, and for Mr. DMJC, catch you next week.
And away we go.
Oh, get him.
Cue the closing music.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do some whatchamajigger work. Garage band work. See if I can come up with something somewhat epic and fantasyful.
That was fun. I'm glad we started with quote unquote throwaway characters because it was almost like, hey, this was going to happen kind of thing. Like it wasn't like, oh no, I'm losing my 7-year character to a minor dragon. It was like, yeah, we rolled crap and these were characters that.
Oh, it was so funny because I didn't think about it until you were all down. I'm like, who would show up to save them? And I'm rolling through names in my head, and I'm like, oh my god, Elliowood. They're exploring this cave from the opposite direction because they're getting a surveillance of the land.
I know Tom was looking at. Wait till he puts his ears in. I know Tom was looking at having his character and my character have some kind of a shared tie-in coming into it. So, but he might have just been waiting outside the cave at that point, or something. But we haven't figured all of that detail out.
He may be back at the Crow's Cask. He may be exploring some other part of Otari.
Yep. Yeah. Nope. I'm not going to need that. I figured out a way to have that struggle, John, that I'm looking for. I figured out a way to do it. So, spoiler alert, if you don't want to listen to this. So what I'm going to do is I told you I was going to have the Raven Familiar.
Yes.
So the Raven Familiar is going to be like an evil patron. And it's trying to convince me I'm the only one that can talk to it. Like, but I can't really talk to it. Like, you know what I mean? Like I will talk to it. Like, I'll address it.
It's the devil on your shoulder.
It's the devil on my shoulder. And, like, I want to be good, but it has this power and control over me. So I'm actively fighting it.
You're Megara from Hercules, the Disney movie.
I don't.
You're good, but you can't. You have to do bad because you're under contract.
So that is my struggle. So instead of having somebody in the party keep me honest, I am keeping myself honest. However, I have this pull, like this patron has attached itself to me, and
your mind is. Can I give you an idea? What if your mind is fractured and you actually have a little ghost on your other shoulder that you see of some sort that is your conscience to pull you good? So you literally have an angel and a devilish type thing. Like you have the raven on one shoulder and then you have like this. No one else can see it, but you will occasionally talk to the good side of you.
Yes. Yes.
That is just this little
Yes.
form on the other side. It's like ethereal.
Yes. Yes, I like that.
It'd be funny.
I don't have the full backstory yet. I'm thinking that the raven. So my mind. So if I do this, the raven came to me in my sleep and sat in my window as a teenager, forced me to, I don't know, burn the village down, which fractured my mind. And so now the raven has its claws in me, quote unquote. And the fractured part of my mind is trying to get me back on track.
So when you kind of went crazy, a little piece of you saved itself and is trying to get back into the pilot seat.
Yes.
That sounds fun. I think if depending on where you're planning on being or if you have much for Sword Coast history, if you at all were bumming around and came across a place where you would have just been like, hey, I can pick up this guy and bring him with me. My character really doesn't require much. Just a jailbreak is all really that I need, and not even a big one.
Jonathan, you need a Jonathan to help you get out of Revel's End.
Jonathan would really want to hear this story.
Yes, he would. He really would.
So my name is an anagram. Hold on.
Of course it is. Because you do that.
I will never top my Owen Jumbottom. So
Abed Klatch, ABED space KLATCH.
are you gonna let us try to figure out what that's an anagram for over the next week?
If you can figure it out, you figure it out. It is what my patron calls me. And I don't know what my real name is, so I jumbled up the letters to call myself an actual name.
Do you want to spell that one more time? Make sure I got it down.
Abed, ABED, space Klatch, KLATCH.
Okay.
What is Childish Gambino? What is his character name in Community? It's Abed and
that's not Mike, is it?
no, I don't think
I'm
it's
sorry,
Mike.
I wasn't following. What did you say, John?
Childish Gambino, his name in Community, or his name really?
Troy Barnes.
Troy, yes, Troy. So like, your Raven could be named Troy.
Troy and Abed.
Troy and Abed in the morning.
I guess. I mean, that's an option.
I love it.
I think it'd be fun.
Into it. Do it.
All right.
All right. I'm out. Let's see if there's anybody.
I need to go to yield. Oh, we need to vote for show titles, Tom Norman.
Crap. Show titles. Yeah, that threw me off without having the.
Wow.
All right. If you're in chat, go to tommnorm.showbot.tv. I will put the link in chat.
I'm like, we're forgetting something here.
Yeah, we really are.
It's been a while. Were you putting in show titles during the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we have Boom 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 here. If you shake off death 3 times, you're playing with him. Fancy Stick. Is your AC a DC? Horizontal Munch. Middle fingers ensue. Touch nothing but the lamp. Succeed or die. Bob wants to watch. ... The horror. Hot model helps us recover. Pub, you say. Snap up like the Undertaker. If you are in chat, go to that link. Vote. Vote, vote, vote. You can't vote. You're a dog.
That sounded a lot like boom, 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 boom.
Yes, that did. Woof, 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 woof.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, here. That made me chuckle. As did if you shake off death 3 times, you're playing with them.
Yep.
Now we go back to level 1.
Yeah, back to level 1.
Everything's to level 2.
Wow, Lady Sill, you got hit so hard you lost a level.
That makes sense. It really does make sense.
And I believe I'm actually going to, if I can figure it out, I'll make the determination before next week, but I think I may stick with experience because it is a dungeon crawl.
I mean, that seemed to work.
Yeah, I just need to figure out how that experience is awarded through the adventure, and I just got to look at the experience rules specifically.
You don't want us to
it
gain
out.
a level after like 2 fights?
Well, no, I just need to know how much experience to be giving you, and I think it's just for the experience total from the creatures you defeat. I think.
Get 1
'Cause I
point
don't
for every
see-
foot you move.
It doesn't have the experience like it did in the beginner adventure.
I will run in circles until I pass a level.
Yeah.
See,
We
that
get
was
any
this one.
experience for dying to the dragon?
Yeah, you get negative whatever it was.
Negative 1,000.
Whatever puts us all the
1200.
way down.
Yeah, whatever puts you back at 0 in level 1.
I don't know.
Love
Yeah,
the
it depends on what Chuck and Lunch are going to do in the future. When they show back up, maybe they'll still be level 2. Who knows? Maybe they'll never show up.
All right. It looks like we have a show title. If you shake off death 3 times, you're playing with him.
Ironically, it has 3 votes.
Uh-huh. It ironically has 3 votes. So,
Or
all right.
coincidentally.
Thank you to everybody for joining us. Yeah. I'm going to cruise. Nobody is online to raid. So we're just going to shut the stream down.
All right.
So, later, fucker.